Hey guys, welcome to Heroes Library. We're diving into comics one panel at a time. I'm JC, this is Robbie. This time, we're going to review The Sinless Society, wrote by Robbie and produced by Retroland Comics. So, tell me about the name Sinless Society.
Well, basically, at first, the original name was going to be the Elementals, but me and Mike decided to change that, and we did like a random generated name type deal. And Sinless Society just stuck up to me and popped out to me and said, "That's what it's called, Sinless Society."
Cool. All right. So I'm gonna get into reviewing this, and probably ask you some questions along the way.
Okay.
But we're gonna start here. It starts off at Central Hills.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing at a complex. Oh, you pointed something out to me that I didn't read because I don't read apparently. It's headquarters of Enhanced Personal Task Force. Probably did read that. I just didn't think about it. Anyway, so we have tech and I don't know. To be honest with you, but yeah, they're trying to get somebody's brother's location and everything, and he's heading to the Executioner's base, which I kind of like. I like superhero, so like your other one is like the medieval kind of like fantasy stuff. I like it, but I really like the superhero stuff a little bit more. But yeah, so then we see him getting suited up and everything like that. Who is? I was gonna ask the tech. This is tech, right?
Yes, tech.
Cool. I'll put a picture up so you can see it a little bit better of who tech is. Tech is just like their. Is it like their?
Think of the man in the chair, like the technical guy. His powers was actually technokinesis. So whatever he thinks of, he can make.
All right.
So like he can talk to computers. All that stuff.
Cool. So he's kind of like tech guy, and then they're getting ready to go suit up and go find Donnie.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. They're gonna go find Donnie, and they're gonna go because he's heading to Executioner's base, which is, I'm guessing, the bad people in this story and everything like that. They find him, they jump, and then we get to a fighting scene, which is my favorite. Cool. So he's wearing like camouflage. Yeah. That's what
that's
I'm going. Is his name is camouflage? Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. So whenever I started reading it, I was like, "Oh, that's camouflage. I probably don't like him." Mm-hmm. He seems pretty cool, and we'll get to why I think he's cool here in a minute. I won't skip ahead too far. Yeah. But Donnie seems like he can control Earth pretty much. So Mulder, is that what he does?
Pretty much.
Yeah, just Mulder
on a massive scale.
Just Mulder.
Yeah,
gotcha. Somebody may get that reference.
Yeah.
Anyway, so camouflage. So I'm guessing he could just like.
So think of it this way. Say he touches this, right? Mm-hmm. He absorbs it. He turns his body into it. So
he can turn into
wood, metal, anything he touches, he can absorb and become that.
Can he become another person? Like if he touches?
I mean, if they have powers, he can absorb the powers.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool. So, well, the reason I was asking that here in the paper, the page, he's touching Donnie's head. Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if he could absorb. I
don't know if you noticed, but before, like the page before when he's jumping out of the plane, he's actually touching the metal of the plane, and he turns his body into the metal of the plane.
Okay. See, I thought that was just camouflage. I thought that was just part of it.
That's why I saw sparkling stuff.
I got you. Okay. Cool. I thought it was camouflage. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah. Well, the original costume is camouflage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So they start fighting and everything, and their camouflage is trying to get Donnie pretty much to come back.
Come back with him. Yeah.
Come back to him.
And camouflage's real name is Ronnie. They're twin brothers.
They're twin bond. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ronnie and Donnie.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically he turns around. Donnie turns around. Is like, "No, I'm not going with you." And Ronnie throws a electromagnetic thing.
Kind of stunner.
Yeah, stunner to
Think of like Spider-Man and his spider
Mhm.
bots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that. That's cool. I mean, pretty cool. And then, okay, see, I see the camouflage now. Different color of the suit.
Yep.
But that's pretty cool. And then we have somebody flying up behind them in a plane.
That is Changeling. He's one of the executioners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, see, it's cool because I get a little bit more backstory of the comics here than what I get in here.
Yeah.
And y'all do too now.
It dives into that in later issues.
But then we have him, Donnie's handcuffed and all that. He lets him out. And they start talking to Tech.
It's either Tech or his girlfriend.
Tech.
It's Tech first, yeah.
Tech first because they're talking about getting Donnie a suit that Tech made, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And then we get to, he's talking about basically he doesn't want to go on the team.
Yeah.
Or the Lane team. So I'm just going to start calling the Lane team. Because Donnie seems cool. Because I like him.
You like Donnie?
Yeah. But this is my favorite part right here where it comes up. And they're talking about Ronnie's girlfriend calls him. Or wife, or I don't know.
Yeah, girlfriend.
Girlfriend comes up and is like, hey, let me borrow your sweater to Donnie. And he touches his sweater. And Donnie's like, no, you can't borrow my sweater.
That's weird.
He was like, I don't need to borrow it. I just need to touch it. Because he pretty much puts it on. And I'll put a picture, somewhere up here of that where he's changing and then the picture of the girlfriend. It's really cool. Kind of ready to see, like, honestly, more backstory on Ronnie and his girlfriend, kind of, because I like the fighting and stuff, but I also like the personal backgrounds and stuff of that. I think it's pretty cool to learn how, everything. And then they talk for a minute, and then they talk about, he's a prom.
Yeah. And then
So I thought they were already out of prom.
Well, it's talking about getting his touch and stuff.
Well, I wasn't sure because it says we've been together since high school.
Well, college. It's a college dance type deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I thought they were already out of high school. All right, cool. And then we get where the executioner guys are blowing up the plane and they have to evacuate the airplane, which is...
Without a parachute. No parachute.
Oh, maybe one of them can fly or something. But they don't. No. Because then we got a guy that turns into a bird.
Yeah,
or a falcon.
That's a Chainlink's power. He can turn into any animal.
To any animal, so he's a druid. A druid. That's cool.
Think of Beast Boy, but not green.
Beast Boy, but not green, y'all. Y'all heard it here first. And then they pretty much ask, who was it?
Tech.
Tech, okay. Tech to make a portal, and they send them to hell.
Yes.
The reason they send them to hell is because somebody... Hotwire got a hold of Tech and sent them to the wrong place. So eventually they get back to the headquarters and all that kind of stuff. And that's where we leave off.
Yep.
So yeah, what was your idea behind this one?
Basically, the reason I came up with this story back when I was in high school, actually. And my parents had just got divorced, and I really didn't know how to deal with it. So I just made up this world in my head. And see, Ronnie and Donnie's actually based off of me and my little brother. And the way Donnie's acting is how my little brother acted toward my daddy. He wanted to have everything to do with daddy. He thought the world of our daddy. And I was trying to make him realize that, hey, daddy's got some skeletons in the closet and he's got a past. You don't need to dive head in basically what Ronnie's trying to do with Donnie. Hey, come back with us. Because Donnie doesn't know that their father is one of the big bads in this world yet. And that dives into that in issue 2. But basically I made this to cope with my parents' fears.
Okay. Well, I really enjoy this one. I'm ready to see some more backstory on both Ronnie and Donnie, especially with their mold earth and their camouflaging stuff. What's Donnie's code name? It didn't ever say.
Cinderblock.
Cinderblock. Okay. Well, anything else you'd like to add?
Not really. If y'all want to check, actually buy this comic, look up virtuallandcomics.net. That's where you can buy all my comic books.
Yep. Put it down in the description. But if you like that kind of stuff, like the superhero stuff, and you want to support a local Mississippi comic writer, producer, check him out. Anyway, until next time, y'all stay heroic and catch us in the next episode.
See y'all next time.